In today's business world, we create and transfer massive amounts of data constantly. From a business standpoint, having access to this much data presents a multitude of opportunities. But how can we turn data into action? The answer, using business intelligence. Business intelligence refers to a type of solution that collects and merges data, creates visualizations of data sets, discovers trends and insights hidden within data, and helps users make data-informed decisions. There are many subcategories of BI tools that target more specific needs. One of these kinds of tools is Statistical Software. Blessed day to all! I am Sir Eric Gabayeron Buenofe, a proud mentee of Dr. Miriam Dumangkas. Welcome to English 600, Researching Language Learning and Pedagogy, with my topic, Statistical Software. Business statistics help them discover patterns and trends of customers and other useful information that help them make decisions. Statistical software or statistical analysis software refers to tools that assist in the statistics-based collection and analysis of data to provide science-based insights into patterns and trends. They often use statistical analysis, theorems, and methodologies, such as regression analysis and time series analysis, to perform data science. BI software vendor SPSS defines statistical analysis as the science of collecting, exploring, and presenting large amounts of data to discover underlying patterns and trends. As the name suggests, it employs statistics, which is the science that deals with the collection, classification, analysis, and interpretation of numerical facts or data. It is by using mathematical theories of probability. These are among the goals they want to achieve to make sure that the results will be reliable and credible. Both methods are important and give different insights. Descriptive statistics is the kind of statistics that generally comes to most people's minds when they hear statistics. Descriptive statistics refer to the analysis of data that helps describe or summarize data in a meaningful way. They simply large quantities of data for easy interpretation without making conclusions beyond the analysis or answering any hypothesis. Instead of proceeding data in its raw form, descriptive analysis or statistics allows us to present and interpret data more easily. In contrast, inferential statistics allows analysts to test a hypothesis based on a sample of data from which they can make inferences and generalizations about a greater whole. Inferential statistics tries to make conclusions about future outcomes beyond the data available. For descriptive statistics, we choose a group to study, measure all the subjects in that group, and describe the group in exact numbers. Descriptive statistics can be helpful in looking into such things as the spread and center of the data. But because descriptive statistics are stated in exact numbers, they cannot be used to make broader generalizations or conclusions. For inferential statistics, we instead start by defining the target population and then plan how to obtain a representative sample. After analyzing the sample and testing hypotheses based on the sample data, the result will be expressed in confidence intervals and margins of errors based on uncertainty of using a sample that cannot perfectly represent the population. Both kinds of statistics are at the heart of the statistical analysis that powers statistical software, used hand in hand to solve business problems with intelligence. Using a complicated advanced tool like statistical software for simple data sets is impractical. Statistical analysis tools work best with complicated sets of quantitative data. If your analysis needs are less demanding, a business analytics tool may be more suitable for you. Moreover, your statistical analysis software should meet the needs of the person using it, so make sure to choose a package that does exactly what your user needs it to. Statistical analysis is by no means easy, and many statistical software platforms can be confusing and downright unintelligible to the average user. Some tools also have a higher learning curve than others, making them more difficult to master. After considering who will be using the tool, determine what their level of experience with statistics is. Some statistical packages are feature-packed with data visualization options, while others generate graphics that are much more bare bones with less customization available. Do you prefer interactive or static visualizations? Will you need your statistical analysis software to produce visually appealing graphics outright? Or if you'll output the graphics to another program, can the software export in the form you prefer? If visualization is an important prerequisite for you, it's certainly worthwhile to look into the graphical output capabilities of your would-be statistics software. It is designed to address both specialized and enterprise-wide analytics needs. It is used by business analysts, statisticians, data scientists, researchers, and engineers primarily for statistical modeling, observing trends and patterns in data, and aiding in decision-making. Its procedures are multi-threaded, performing multiple operations at once, increasing the efficiency and stability of the program. Users can create hundreds of built-in, customizable statistical charts and graphs. both a graphical user interface and command line structure, Stata is accessible to users with or without coding knowledge. Stata is used by researchers in many fields, including behavioral science, education, medical research, economics, political science, public policy, sociology, finance, business, and marketing. It features some level of graphics customization, as users can customize the size of the text, markers, margins, and other elements in their graphics. Stata is available in 4 different packages, which can analyze different numbers of variables and require more or less memory to run. It can analyze all kinds of data sets, from small to large, and automates statistical calculations and the creation of graphs, allowing users to focus more on data analysis. Minitab allows users to customize menus and toolbars, preferences, profiles, and powerful scripting macro capabilities. Minitab is currently available for installation on Windows or Mac operating systems only, with no CEAS or mobile options. It offers a wide range of statistical functions and is used by scientists across a broad range of industries, including life sciences, biotechnology, healthcare and pharmaceuticals, automotive, technology and telecommunications. Though specialized for scientific fields, there is no coding knowledge required to create a wide variety of data visualizations. Prism enables users to work smarter, not harder, with features such as one-click regression analysis that's simply the curve fitting and work automation. According to IBM's website, 81% of reviewers rank SPSS as easy to use, making it a good choice for novice users as well as expert statisticians. It also can estimate and uncover missing values in datasets, allowing more accurate reports. Scalable and agile, SPSS Statistics is built to work with large volumes of data with as many user licenses as needed, performing anything from descriptive analytics to advanced statistics simulations. While Alchemur has powerful built-in reporting features that are easy to use and present for most online surveys, NPS survey and employee satisfaction surveys, when it comes to an in-depth statistical analysis, most researchers consider SPSS the best-in-class solution. Most top research agencies use SPSS to analyze survey data and mine text data so that they can get the most out of their research and survey projects. SPSS is a popular program for analysis. It is used often in the behavioral sciences, like psychology, but it works well in a lot of other fields. So, why has SPSS become so popular? It's because it is a user's interface, which relies on drop-down menus, making it very easy to teach and to learn. SPSS stands for Statistical Package for the Social Sciences. It was created for social sciences like psychology, sociology, and others. Way back in 1968, it was when 2009 SPSS was purchased by IBM. So, let's start by opening our SPSS in our computer. When the splash page pops up, just dismiss it, and then we can get to work. I am going to use SPSS version 24. It has congruence to your SPSS version 16. Let's get started with the basics. There are two view modes to SPSS. There is a data view and a variable view. Data view is basically the spreadsheet, and this is where you enter numbers. Each row represents one participant or subject or phase, and each column is dedicated to a single variable or type of measurement. So right now, all the cells are gray. Let's do popping some numbers. I'll do 1, 2, 3. You see that as I enter the number into the column, that column comes to life. The variable automatically gets named and its property is set by the font. However, the name VAR0001 and stands for variable 1. If you type in more numbers, more variables can be found. The default names can be VAR2, VAR3, VAR4, and can be confusing if you have a lot of variables with exactly the same name. And also, the default properties for each variable may not be exactly as what you really want. So, we should learn how to change them. And we are going to do what in that variable view. To get to the variable view, click on the tab at the bottom of the screen. We can now see our 4 variables. In variable view, each variable is in row, and the properties are in column. We will begin by changing the variable and its name. So, there are a few things you should know in naming variables in SPSS. First of all, you can name a variable in any name you want, but you cannot use spaces. You cannot use special characters, and the name you cannot give or be given with a number. If you want to use a space, use an underscore. Camel case name. It is also advisable since you omit spaces between and capitalize each new word. So, let's settle on some descriptive names. The first variable is going to be a random identification number that we call ID. Next, we will have a variable for gender and a variable for height. One more for weight. Though you have already named the variables, you can still have the descriptions. In that case, add a label. It allows you to describe your variable. Example: ID is your random identification number. and this is height in inches. And weight. Another important property is type. The default type is numeric because we are using numbers, but you can change the type to any of your choice. String variable includes letters or words in the data, but I believe most of us would prefer numeric data to be used. And for the measure variable, it specifies scale you want to use. There are 4 scales of measure: nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio. In SPSS, nominal is nominal. Ordinal is also ordinal, but interval and ratio are called scale. Another is decimal. It specifies how many decimal places will be shown. Columns specify how wide or narrow the columns will appear in data view. Change column value to 25 and the column becomes wider. You can also adjust the column by dragging it. Align helps you and your data how to be aligned or be justified. So, you try to practice. Add a new variable by typing a new name. Give it a label. Adjust the decimal and set the measure. And if you want to change or delete the variable you made, just click Clear. Now, you know some basics for SPSS, how to create a variable and adjust its settings. Perhaps next time you are now ready to run simple analysis. Enjoy using the software, and hopefully you do it well as your desired result. Whether or not you choose statistical software for your BI solution will depend on your simulation and situation and what kind of data you're looking to analyze. While powerful, many solutions require at least some knowledge of statistics, data science, or programming to operate. If you have the technical know-how and the drive to pursue the deepest insights you can glean from your data, statistical analysis software may be right for you. Sometimes we might not be right in making decisions in life, but always remember God is just and right. Thank you for listening. Stay safe and healthy always. God bless us all.